Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. If you prefer not to, just gaze down in front of you gently, softening the shoulders, softening the face. And just start focusing on the breath. Bringing the awareness to the breath, keeping the mind on the breath. And if the mind wanders, maybe count to help bring the mind to a little bit of focus, a little bit of fire in there, right? So counting to 4 or 6 or 8 or whatever the breath is. And counting on the exhale as well, focusing on the belly coming in. Creating an equal inhale to equal exhale with the numbers if you're counting. See if you can slow the breath down, smooth it out. And on the next inhale, see if you can spend a little bit of time in the pause, the natural pause that happens at the top and bottom of the breath. So pausing at the top, enjoying that sensation or noticing any sensations that come up. And the same thing with the exhale, pausing at the bottom of the exhale and noticing how that feels. Noticing if they feel the same or different. Taking one more breath like this, and as you do, I'd like you to bring to mind if there's some place in your life that you'd like to slow down. Where are you being excessive in the doing, which is very common. This isn't something to beat ourselves up about. With the end of summer, all that heat that's built up all summer, it's causing a lot of this extra activity, right? So we want to kind of drop some of that before we get into the extra mobility of fall. So where in your life is there too much doing? Too much intake? Whether it's always on a screen, always having some sort of sensory input. Running around. Talking all the time, excessively. And when you have something in mind, if there's some place where you'd like to slow down, maybe make a commitment to yourself, if you would like, of stopping throughout the day. Just spending 3 breaths, just stop. Maybe sit down, or if you're standing, you can do it standing, and just stop the movement and tune into the breath for just like you are now, or about 3 to 5 breaths. If you don't have time for that, just one breath. You can even make this commitment to yourself every time you hit a red light if you're driving somewhere. That's your little reminder, a little bell that goes off. Oh, focus on my breath. And then hopefully take that with you today and try it out. See how it feels. See how it affects the day. And whenever you're ready, gently blinking the eyes open. Lighting our candle. Bringing in a little warmth to the system. This is where we're going. A little clarity of mind, a little focus. But not a blowtorch, yeah? Coming to standing on your mats. So if you're working with back issues or tight hamstrings, I still have a tight hammy from the injury I had. So I'm going to be using a chair for part of this, the demo, just to honor the body. So coming with big toes together or feet can be hip distance apart and moving into Tadasana. On the inhale, keeping that same long breath, arms come up, maybe the heels lift off the earth, creating length in the spine. Exhale, slowly lowering the heels and lowering the arms. Seeing if you can get to the bottom of the movement at the same time as the bottom of the breath. Inhale, rise up, seeing if you can get to the top of the movement with the top of the breath. Exhale, lowering back down. We'll stay with this. Inhale, rising up. Feel the expansion of the chest. Feel the shoulder blades wrap around and lift the heart up to the heavens. Exhale, lowering back down. See if we can keep that openness in the chest. Shoulders are rolled back and down as your arms come down. Keep moving with your own breath. Taking one more round here. See if you can slow it down. So beautiful. Taking the feet together. Take the right toes out of the slight diagonal, step the left foot forward, moving into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. As you inhale, arms come up from the front, bending the front knee. Expansion of the chest, the shoulder blades are lifting the heart, maybe the chin lifts if that's okay for the neck. And as you exhale, straighten the front knee, hinge of the hip and fold, belly comes in. Your hands can come to your thighs, the shin, the earth, or a chair, wherever you like. Being mindful of the body. Inhale, coming back to Warrior 1. Bending the front knee. Lifting the heart, and exhale, lowering the arms and straightening the leg. Again, inhale, arms up. Bending the front knee, Warrior 1. Exhale, straightening the leg, fold. Belly comes in. So you're switching your attention between the chest on the inhale and the belly on the exhale. Inhale, bending the knee, coming back up to standing. Warrior 1. Exhale, lowering the arms, straighten the leg. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, straighten the leg, fold. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, coming back to the starting position. One more, inhale. Bending the front knee. Exhale, fold. Inhale, warrior one. Bending the front knee. Exhale, arms back to the starting position, straighten the leg. Pause for a moment. So we've always stepped back like this. Another option is turning the feet parallel and stepping this way. So sometimes when we're in a posture for a while, it's like things get kind of like locked in that position. So just as an option, if you'd like to use that. So taking the feet back together, turn the left toes out to the side, step the right foot forward. Excuse me. Same thing on the right side, the hips are forward. Inhale, arms come up, bending the front knee, warrior one. Back leg is straight and long. Exhale, fold, belly comes in, front knee is straight. Inhale, rise back up, bending the front knee, focusing on the chest, the heart lifting. Exhale, come back to the starting position. Staying with that, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fold, focus on the belly, gently coming into the spine. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, belly, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms to the sides. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping the feet back together. So everybody here is experienced yogis at this point, right? You've had some experience, or you've had a lot of experience. So what I encourage you to do with every posture, it's so easy to go on automatic. It's like, oh, I've done this a million times. Yeah, right? So yeah, we're linking the movement to the breath, but I'd like you to feel like it's the first time you've ever done this. Total beginner mind, right? Total beginner mind. So having the feet hip distance apart, as you inhale, arms come up from the front. Full curiosity, like you're a little child. Feel that heart expand and lift. It just does that naturally. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Uttanasana. Hands can come to the thighs, the shins, the earth, whatever you like, chair. As you inhale, bend the knees deeply, hinge the hips back, and lift the upper body. So the arms can come out straight in front of you into chair pose, or they can come out to the side if you like, or they can come to the back. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise back up to standing, lifting the upper body, noticing the strength of the back of the body to do that. lifting that whole upper body, and exhale, lowering the arms. So we'll stay with this. Inhale, arms lift up. Expansion of the chest, the heart shines forward. Exhale, fold, the belly comes in. Watch the body go down. All the way down. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, squat in back into chair position. Taking the arm variation that feels best in the body today. Every day is different. And exhale, straighten the legs, fold back over. Uttanasana. Hinging at the hips all the way over. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, lowering the arms. Inhale. Focusing on the chest. Exhale, focus on the belly, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, focus on the chest. This is a back bend in the upper back. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Release. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, lowering the arms. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Release the neck. Inhale, rise to standing. And exhale, lowering the arms. Noticing if you feel any heat in the system yet. Warming up the spine, coming down onto the hands and knees. Actually, to seated on the knees, if that's possible. If this is uncomfortable, you can also start standing on the knees. Either way. So on the inhale, rising up, arms raise up, standing on the knees. Heart expands, opens. Exhale, fold, Vajrasana, forward fold. Inhale, Chakravakasana, left leg lifts. Heart comes forward. This is a back bend, foot's flexed. Exhale, plant the foot, down dog. Inhale to plank position, pressing through the hands, puffing through the upper back, the belly's engaged. Lift through the inside of your thighs towards the ceiling. Exhale, belly comes in, down dog. Inhale, Chakravakasana, right leg lifts. Left leg is on the ground, left knee is on the ground. Hearts forward. Exhale, knees to the earth, Vajrasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Exhale, lower to seated on the heels. Or just lower the hands to the sides. Staying with this. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, Vajrasana, forward fold. Belly comes in. Inhale, Chakravakasana, left side. Left leg lifts. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shifting forward to plank position. Puff through the upper back. Lift the inner thighs towards the ceiling. Keeping the head in line with the rest of the spine. Don't let the head drop down, weigh you down. Engage the whole back chain. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Inhale, Chakravakasana, right side. Right leg lifts. Straighten the leg. One long line of energy. Exhale, bring the knee to the earth. Vajrasana, forward fold. Hips towards heels. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Exhale, lower back down. Coming to your tummy in a prone position or a prone shavasana. So you can take your hands and stack them on top of each other for a little pillow for your forehead if you'd like, so your nose doesn't get crushed. Or if you prefer to have your head turned to a side, go ahead and do so. We'll be pausing here for 1 minute. Eyes can be closed. Releasing control of the breath, softening the body downward, feeling the support of the earth. Maybe noticing the gentle rise and fall of the body that happens naturally with the breath coming in and out, due to the support of the earth under us. Notice how effortlessly the body rises with that stability of the earth. We root to rise. On the next few rounds of breath, I'd invite you to, on the inhale, as the body's rising, expanding, just taking a visual, like starting at the top of the head, gathering up all the energy, and on the exhale, sweeping it down your body to the pubic bone and down into the earth. Or to the belly and down into the earth. So just ground down more. Sweeping up any of that residual energy floating around from the asana we just did. Is there any place in the body you can soften? The face, shoulders, hips. And then taking your right hand out long in front of you, your head is still down on the hand, on the pillow. On the next inhale, raise the right arm, raise the head, the chest, maybe the left leg if that feels good. One long line of energy from the fingertips through the toes, extending. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise up. So ride the breath. Ride your breath, extending, lengthening. And exhale, lower back down. Your eyes can be closed still. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. Bending the right elbow, taking the hands back as little pillows. Pause here for a moment. Noticing any sensations in the body. And then straightening the left arm out in front of you. Same thing on this side. So whenever you're ready, on the inhale, rise up. Long line of energy. The fingertips and the toes are going in opposite directions, lengthening the body. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Feeling the whole back chain of the body engage as you lift. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last round if you'd like to take it. If not, just rest, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Bending the arm, bringing it back under the head, if you like, resting. Softening, allow the body to soften, release downward. So we'll be putting this all together, if you'd like, into Shavasana. I'd like to give you some options first. So what we'll be doing is having both arms out in front of us, straight. And on the inhale, we'll rise up. Limbs, all the limbs. So the arms, the shoulders, the head, the upper body, and the legs can rise off the floor. Long lines of energy, lengthening, and then exhale coming down. Another option is where we maybe just lift the head and torso, pressing into the arms. So kind of like a cobra. Another option is to just lift the arms, pressing into the tops of the feet. Upper body can also come off the ground. So the feet stay grounded. You don't want to lift all four if it doesn't feel good today. And the other option is you can lie here and breathe deeply, focusing on the breath. So choose the option that's appropriate for you today. Exhaling or straightening the arms out in front of you. Exhale all the air out here. As you inhale, start the inhale, feel the expansion of the body, and the body rises effortlessly. Long lines of energy through the toes, through the fingertips. Chin is tucked. Exhale, lower back down so that the back of the neck is long. That's why the chin is tucked. Pause here. Again, inhale, rise. Engaging the glutes, belly is firm. Exhale, lower. Take a breath here. Long and smooth, smooth it out. Last round if you'd like. Inhale, rise. Lengthen. Exhale, lowering down, placing the hands under the head. Pause here. Notice any changes in the breath. Smooth it out, invite the breath to smooth if it needs, lengthen it. Softening the body. With each exhale, invite the body to release. And then taking the hands at chest level, elbows are pointed towards the ceiling. Very gently press yourself back to Vajrasana, lifting the body, hips towards the heels. And as you inhale, start the movement with your head. We're coming forward to tabletop. So I'd like you to articulate or feel like you're articulating or imagine you're articulating every vertebra. So we're going to start the movement with the head. Even on the exhale, the head comes towards the chest, the chin towards the chest. You're doming the neck, the cervical spine coming back, belly comes in to Vajrasana. So undulating the spine. As you inhale, the head starts the movement, scooping up the upper back, scoops forward, hearts forward. And exhale back to Vajrasana. This is a counterpose for any tension that may have been built up with the last postures. So go ahead, keep moving like this on your breath. If there's any other movement that you need to help open up any tightness or stiffness that may have been caused by that, maybe there needs to be a little hip sway, side to side. Go ahead and explore. Eyes can be closed. See what feels good in your body today. Just moving with the breath, gently and slowly. Exploring with a sense of curiosity. And then coming back to Vajrasana. Hips towards the heels. Arms are out long. Eyes can be closed. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, walk both hands over to the left. So you're still in Vajrasana, you just have both hands over to the left, feeling the stretch on the right side of the body. So breathe, just stay here and breathe, taking the right armpit and the right hip away from each other. So lengthening that right side of the body, breathing into it. And on your next inhale, walking the hands back to center. Exhale, both hands to the right. So same thing, lengthening between the shoulder, the armpit and the left hip. Lengthening the left side. Noticing if one side feels different than the other. And on the next inhale, coming back to center. Exhale here. And then coming over onto your backs. Knees can be bent or straight, whatever is most comfortable. Eyes can be closed. Just pause here and notice. Maybe it's possible to notice the stirring up of energy just from the movements we've had, and then the flipping the body over. Let the body settle, let the energy settle down into the back, taking the energy down into the low back, the sacrum, and allow it to go down into the earth. And bending the knees, taking the feet on the earth, hip distance apart, arms are down by the sides, moving into bridge pose. Palms are facing down, shoulders are away from the ears. As you inhale, press into both feet equally, lift the hips off the earth. The arms can come up overhead, maybe the backs of the hands touch the earth behind you. Arms can also go out to the sides. Engage both glutes equally. Exhale, belly comes in, lower the hips, lower the arms. Eyes can be closed. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Feeling the stretch in the front of the quads, maybe. Engaging the glutes. Be gentle with the back. Inhale. Feeling the expansion of the chest as you rise up. Keeping the head in a stationary position, not moving our heads in this position. To protect the neck, exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Belly comes in. When we get to the bottom of this movement, is it possible to release the body completely? Allow to totally relax in between repetitions. Inhale, rise. Is it possible to do that in our daily lives? We go, we rest. We go, we rest. We don't want the faucet on all the time. Exhale, lower. The go, go, go all the time. We need to rest. And then taking the knees towards the chest for Apanasana, the hands rest on the knees. Exhaling, knees towards chest. And on the inhale, take the feet to the sky, feet are flexed, arms reach up overhead. Back of the hands again can be on the earth if you like. Exhale, knees towards chest, hands to knees, pointing the toes. Inhale, flex the feet, feet to the sky, arms reach up and over. Opening up. Working with the feet. Exhale, point the toes, knees towards chest. We're going to go back and forth like this
focusing on the feet. Flex the feet, inhale, straighten the legs, open the arms up. Point the toes, exhale, knees towards chest. So much of our mobility and balance is dependent on our feet and our ankles. Inhale, flexing the feet. Noticing if it's harder to do this on one foot than the other or not, they're about the same. And exhale, point the toes, knees towards chest. Adding on here, staying with the foot thing. Inhale, take the soles of the feet together, feet to the earth, knees wide, arms reach up and over, Supta Baddha Konasana. And exhale, point the toes, knees towards chest, hands to knees, Apanasana. So we're just adding that one in. Adding it all together. Inhale, feet to the sky, arms reach up and over, flexing the feet. Exhale, point the toes, knees towards chest. Inhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees go wide, feet are flexed and touching, the soles of the feet are touching. And exhale, toes point, knees towards chest. Releasing the feet back to the earth. Rolling over onto the side and coming up to the seated position. Down. Just pausing for a moment. If you've moved to get into a new position. So making sure that you're seated in a comfortable way and feel very stable in body. Our bodies feel stable, our minds follow. And vice versa. So feel free to open the eyes. I'm going to explain what we'll be doing. We'll be taking both fingers at the base of the pointer fingers. And as we inhale, we'll be sliding the fingers to the end of the pointer fingers. And as we exhale, we'll slide the thumbs back down to the base of the fingers. Moving over to the next fingers, the middle fingers. Inhale, slide both fingers to the end of the middle fingers. Exhale, slide to the base of the middle fingers. And then we'll do the same. Inhale, exhale with the ring fingers, sliding over to the pinkies. Inhale, exhale, right? So we're going through each finger, linking it with the breath. So the hands can be in your lap. I'm going to add something to this. So we'll be taking there's a lot going on here. So if that's enough for you, stay with that. If you're pretty comfortable with this, because some of us have done this together before, then, and you'd like to add on, feel free to do so. So what we'll be doing is our hands are going to be in our lap. I'm just holding them up so you can see. We'll be inhaling. I'm demoing this first one. We'll be inhaling, lifting. Opening the chest, lifting the chin if it's okay for the neck. My fingertips are touching. And as you exhale, we'll chant Om Shanti as we slide the fingers back, we slide the thumbs back down to the base and lower the arms. So like this, inhale. Om Shanti. And we'll move to the next finger, and the next finger, the next finger. So Om is the sacred sound of the divine. This is pre-religion, right? It's the energy of everything. So if you have a religion, you can put a name on that. You can chant Amen or whatever is resonating with you. But again, this is pre-religion. It's the animating force behind everything, the knowing of all. And Shanti is peace. So bringing this into your system. Are there any questions before we start? Just raise your hand so I can see. Okay. Taking the thumb at the base of the pointer finger. Chin is bowed towards the chest, eyes can be closed. As we inhale, raise the arms, slide to the end of the pointer fingers. Exhale. Om Shanti. Moving on to the next finger. Inhale. Om Shanti. Next finger. Om Shanti. Pinky finger. Om Shanti. Relax the hands. Rest. Observe. Taking the hands, with their palms touching with the thumbs at the sternum, or one hand on top of the other in the center of the chest, to seal in your practice. Namaste was a sacred word, and now it's used a lot of times as just a greeting. But namaste originally meant the light within me bows down to the light within you and honors that light within you. And so with that thought process in mind, I say namaste. Thank you for practicing today.